PIXELMON, Minecraft PIXELMON that is. Now, on the last episode, we finally got one of our goals done. One of the very first goals of the series. We completed all the necessary improvements to the home to where I feel comfortable enough calling it complete. So, we marked that goal off the list. So, let's go take a look. If you guys notice, we added all the little furniture we're gonna put throughout the house. We got our couch, we got our living room set up, and we actually set up our barn area. Looks pretty dope. I keep calling it a barn, but it's really a place to store our farm ingredients. We set up our mine entrance right there, pretty dope. We set up our gold wall right there, pretty dope. And if we jump down our little hole here, we did our basement. Pretty dope. We finished our living room. We finished up the kitchen. We actually made a little bit of improvements off camera. We made a cauldron. We made a little sink area. We actually put a little dropper there to look like a little washing machine. We can actually find washing machines. We're actually going to go out and get some of those later. We actually changed this panel because we're going to leave this door like this. So we changed this panel to kind of match the rest of the aesthetic of the property, you know, with things like that. I was thinking about adding a lot more of this oak wood to the build. It kind of blends well with the gray, the blue, and the yellow. And I actually added a rim around our little bird's nest. It looks a lot better like that. It doesn't look so flat, flushed up against, you know, those walls. It creates some great separation. And I put some stone pillars and some fencing to make it match this a bit and make it match also that. And with that being said, I think I'm going to change the docks eventually. And since we have our new Pokemon with cut, that's going to be fairly easy. We can just click one of this and it'll destroy this whole dock, and we can just replace this with no problem. So I think we're going to add probably stone. We're probably going to make the rest of this dock match this. I actually like the way this looks, the brown and the gray. We're probably going to change this to stone eventually sometime in the future. But that's all the improvements we'll be making to the house for a while. These Volibrees are violent. And we might add a wood strip under here just to make it look. But I kind of like this. This matches all of the colors. It got the yellow, the gray, the light grays. It kind of matches. I might leave that alone. But that's all the improvements we made last episode. Now, let's talk about this episode. This episode, it's all about improving our gear. We had a little minor setback with our gear, with the disaster and everything. But since we got this dope enchantment set up, we want to use it. Today, one of the goals we want to work on is in getting our axe enchanted. Yeah, we're going to pay for our axe to get back up to snuff. You know what? While we're going over things, let's start smelting some stuff. That might help us with our levels while we wait and sit here and talk about things. Yeah, let's get all of this stuff collected. And I might smelt up some more stuff while we're here. We always going to need apricons, so let's smelt up all the apricons we can, and we'll go from there. Yeah, we're just going to smelt up a bunch of the ones we don't have yet. Put away some of these. But yeah, this episode today is going to be all about equipment. Equipment. We want to upgrade our armor. We want to actually get better armor. There's a few ways I want to go about that. We want to upgrade all of our tools, and we want to max out our fishing rod, and we actually want to find the last Pokemon fishing rod we're missing. There's the old rod, the good rod, and the super rod. We actually want to get a hold of a super rod, so we want to take care of that today as well. So while this stuff smelts up, actually we don't have anything smelting up. Let's break down some ores real quick. I guess it won't hurt to break down a few ores real quick. We finally got our Fortune 3 efficiency axe, so it's not going to take long. So yeah, we're going to max out. I'm thinking whether if we're going to do the fishing rod first or we're going to do the axe. I think the axe would be the best thing to do, so we can at least have 3 enchanted tools. I like doing this stuff from the ceiling. Don't ask me why. It just seems way better this way. We can actually spam it and it doesn't really get in our way. So you can spam it real fast on the ceiling, and it breaks fairly easy. But yeah, we want to get all of our tools together. Then we want to start crafting up some PIXELMON specific types of armor. We're going to go full diamond eventually, but for like our work armor. But I want to get the evolutionary stone armors. Like I want to get the firestone armor and I want to get the waterstone armor. Those will be the two stones we have the easiest access to. Because since we got our water mount, we'll be able to go underwater and get a lot of... Yeah, this was a tons of XP. I'm glad I did this. We'll be able to get tons of water shards, and we should be able to, with this fortune pick now, we should be able to craft up a bunch of water stones and get a decent amount of water stones to start crafting up the water shard armor. The water stone armor, sorry. So that's one of our main goals today. We want to make sure we can craft up the water, and then we want to go also deep diving into the caves if we have enough time, and go hit up some lava lakes and try to find some of the fire armor, the fire shards, to get the firestone armor. And that'll be basically our goals for today. Do some fishing, get a bunch of levels, and then we'll try to start shard hunting for a bunch of shards and see how far we can get. I think with the math I did at first, it's going to take us about almost 200 shards 200 and something shards to get one armor set. So there's a lot of shard hunting we're going to have to do. We probably won't get it all done today, but we'll try to get as much done as possible. The fortune is going to help out a lot. That's why I want to get it started, because we could have it in no time if we actually start the process now. Yeah, I just want to make enough coal for all of these furnaces. I want all of these furnaces running while we do everything else. Because we could actually get a few levels just from this smelting, but I don't think it's going to be enough. So we're just going to keep this stuff smelting. We're going to take out some more just to max out the smelting. Yep. We're actually out of apricorns. We should do a quick harvest too before we start fishing. Yeah, we should definitely do a quick harvest before we start fishing, actually. I'll save that for later. While that stuff smelts up, we'll go do a quick harvest real quick. So let's get that done. Alright, we finished up the quick harvest. Let's put this stuff away. Yeah, let's put all this stuff away. We won't try to organize nothing really right now. We'll put this stuff away and then, well, I guess we can go finish smelting, actually. We probably will have just enough for a level. If we collect all of this stuff now, then break down a little bit more coal, we'll have just enough for a level. I want to get enough level to start at least get our fishing rod. Yeah, we'll do it with the coal. Let's spam some coal at the top, and then we'll go from there. right, we created a coal cave. Now let's break it down. All right, we got the 30 levels. So before we break down any more coal, let's just go enchant the axe now, so we don't waste levels at such a high level. Because you know, the higher the levels, the harder they are to get. So let's start with the axe. Oh, really? A Fortune 3 axe? I really don't want that. Fortune. Oh no, I'll take a Fortune 3 shovel. Actually, I can use the Fortune shovel for something. So let's take the Fortune shovel while we can do it. Yeah, I'll take the Fortune 3 shovel, because I can actually use the Fortune shovel and Fortune Unbreaking, yeah. Efficiency Unbreaking, this is our work shovel. This is Fortune Unbreaking. I can use that down the line, and I can also use a Silk Touch shovel is what we actually need, to be honest with you. So let's see what type of axe we're going to get now. Oh my god, they're giving up Silk Touch. Oh my god, that's our Silk Touch shovel right there. Yeah, that's our Silk Touch shovel right there. Let's go up and let's go get it. We should be able to get it now. Let's take a diamond out, and yeah, we'll get our Silk Touch shovel right now. Actually, let's actually get the levels first. Yeah, we should be able to get these levels in no time. So we'll end up with all three of the shovels we need. We got a work shovel, a Silk Touch, and a Fortune shovel comes in handy. It saves us a lot of time on the resource we're going to have to collect with the shovel. So I'll take a Silk Touch shovel any day. This isn't like quartz or anything, but it helps us with the levels nonetheless. All right, we probably won't get all of the levels we need from this. We'll do a little bit of fishing from time to time and get the levels that way. We need 2 more levels. The best way it's going to be to get it is probably going to be smelting along with battling some mons. So let's keep smelting. Yeah, let's bring out these. They're going to be more efficient for what we're trying to do. Alright, now that we got that stuff smelted and sorted out, let's try to get a few levels real quick. The first thing I want to do, I want to battle a few Pokemon that be around here that drop some ores. The Hone Edges usually drop ores, so let's try to see if we can run up on a few Hone Edge and some other creatures that we're going to need some supplies from, like these two. He's already in a battle with a Blitzel. Oh man. Alright, we'll take this guy out. Yeah, we need glowstone and all of that stuff, so let's just do we didn't hardly get any XP for that. You do get XP from battles, but not a ton of it, so it's not the best. Man, we didn't get hardly any XP for that. And this guy is very strong. Paralyzed and could not move. Yeah, they're gonna cheese me with the paralyzed. Alright, that's good. Oh man. Well, this is a good opportunity to upgrade our Paris. See, that one Pokemon battle gave us that little bit of XP. Alright, that's all sorted out. Let's go do a little bit of fishing and try to get these 2 levels, and then we'll finish up the enchantments. Oh yes, and it's raining. Perfect timing. Let's start fishing. Well, first things first, let's dock our boat. Alright, well, we're going to put on the fishing music, and I'll be right back once we get to 30 levels, and then we'll continue fishing after that. Let's go. Wow, I did I'd say about 5 minutes of fishing in the rain, and look what we fished up. First we fished up another Luck of the Sea rod, Unbreaking 3, which is good, pretty dope. But we fished up the ultimate rod, Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 3. Now we don't even need the Unbreaking at all, because, you know, we got Mending. So we got the fishing rod we were looking for. So let's switch this out and let's continue fishing. We're almost at 30 levels, so it should take us no time now with the Luck of the Sea 3. So let's go. got the 30 levels. Now let's get this shovel. Then we'll see about this axe. And we also, let's check and see what we got while we were fishing. We fished up a bunch of loot. We ended up with a bunch of extra fishing rods, which is amazing. We ended up with some fish. Not too important right now. But we fished up this rod, mending, luck of the sea 3, lore 3. And I realized without unbreaking, I stopped getting levels. So I switched back to our luck of the sea 2 rod. No big deal. We were still able to fish up a unbreaking 3 flat unbreaking rod with curse of vanishing. We got another luck of the sea 2 mending unbreaking and another unbreaking luck of the sea 2. So we can do some things here. If we look at this rod, if we just add the flat, we just need a flat unbreaking. But we'll do that later. Let's just do the shovel first to get the shovel we need. And then we'll think about the fishing rod later. Let's do the shovel. Silk touch shovel. Absolutely. Oh yes, we got silk touch, efficiency, and unbreaking 3. Perfect shovel for what we need it for. So we got the silk touch shovel we need. We got the work shovel we need. Now let's check and see what type of axe they're giving us this time. Oh, unbreaking axe is not bad. We don't really need the efficiency too much because, you know, we have a way to be efficient with chopping wood. And we might get the efficiency anyway, so we're going for the unbreaking axe at the very least. That's dope. That's a good thing there. We still need unbreaking for our pickaxe. Let's just flip some books and see what we get. Let's spin some books, a couple of books, and see what we get. Oh, fire proc 3 is very important. Oh man, we might go for the fire protection 3 book. That's one of the enchantments we definitely need. Yeah, we ended up fishing up a flat lore 2 or flat protection book too. That's one of the enchantments we definitely need. We need that more than the diamond axe. We're going with the fire protection 3 book for sure. So let's go back to fishing and we'll see what we get from there. I'm gonna hold on to this flat. Let's see how much it'll cost us to put flat unbreaking on this. Even though I hate the curse of vanishing, let's see how much flat unbreaking it costs us. I hate that curse of vanishing. 14 levels. Yeah, curse of vanishing is counting as an enchantment itself. Let's see. $18. It got a lot cheaper. It's cheaper than this upgrade. That's 21. So basically just to add unbreaking is going to cost us 18 levels or 14 levels with curse of vanishing. I'm going to go with the 18 level combination. So, and since we need levels, we're not going to fish with this rod until we can put unbreaking on it. And so far, the best combo is this one. So we'll try to fuse these eventually. Everything else is just fodder right now. We're going to continue fishing with this rod. We don't want to use the enchantment table again. It's going to ruin our enchantments. So with that being said, let's put some stuff away real quick. And then we'll get back to fishing. Let's put some of these unstackable items away. We're getting a ton of boots. We're going to need all of that stuff. We'll keep the junk items on us. We'll put some of these fishing rods away. And yeah, let's get fishing. Well, that didn't take long. Our first cast out, we ended up with an enchanted book. Now, this is flat efficiency or Unbreaking 3. Man, that's amazing. I think we're going to go with the Unbreaking 3, flat Unbreaking on our Lucka C3 rod. Efficiency comes up often, and we got all the efficiency tools we actually need, so we're going to go with the Unbreaking. It should be cheaper than anything else. Yep, 3 levels. Finally, we got the perfect rod. Let's go. Took a while, but now we got the perfect fishing rod. Now we can do some real fishing. And oh, being as though it stopped raining actually, let's do something else interesting. I want to show you guys this mechanic before we start fishing again. So let's get right to it. First things first, let's go to our PC. Let's get our mini whooper out. We don't need Abra for now. Abra can sit back and chill. Okay. Actually, Paris, you're going to take a seat for a while and give me Rowlet. Rowlet is needed at all times. We want Rowlet to max out the EVs as soon as possible. So we want Rowlet constantly battling. So let's put our spare good rod over here. This will be our spare good rod for now. You're lucky to see 2 on it. This is our permanent rod. Alright, now let's get some real fishing done. Alright, we should be here for a while, so I'm going to tune into the good old fishing music once again, and I'll be back once we get back up to 30 levels. And yeah. Okay, well, I actually forgot to show you guys this cool feature, so let's do that now. Let's bring out our whooper. Look at this guy, mini whooper. Let's go to his skills real quick, and as you can see, he has the rain dance skill. Let's select it, and we can just make it rain. Now we can get some real fishing done. And if we pull whooper back, it's still raining. So yeah, we can just basically make it rain anytime we feel like it and get some real fishing done. All right. We ended up getting 30 levels again. And actually, let's check out our inventory. We ended up getting 3 books. We got Sharpness Protection Book, another protection book. That's going to help us out with our armor. A flat protection book. Both of these are going to be great for our armor situation. And we ended up with a flat lore 2 book. I'm kind of pissed off because that means I wasted my unbreaking efficiency book, which would have gave us our diamond axe without the enchantment table. I realized that a little bit late, but all in all, if we ever lose our fishing rod, we'll end up making a brand new one. That's pretty dope off the back, so that's good. Let's go get that book we had in mind. Let's get this fire protection book, then we can see what else we can spin the table for. Yeah, we need that fire proc 3 along with regular protection. That's going to give us all the protection we need for a while. Let's see what they're giving us with the axe now. Silk touch axe. There's nothing we need to silk touch with an axe, but we have our silk touch situation over there. Looting is not good. Power, efficiency 1, no. Well, I can start a stack in efficiency books if I want to just spin levels. Let's see if I spin the wheel on that. Does it change the axe? Oh, unbreaking axe. That's pretty good. It did spin the axe wheel. Alright. Let's test one more book and see what we get. Sweeping edge, not good. Sharpness, protection 1. Nah, I would start stacking protection books, but not right now. We can't spare the levels like that. So for now, we're going with the unbreaking axe. We'll put these books away. We're not going to sort them out right now. We're just going to put them away. Alright. That's pretty good. Now we got some more fishing to do. Let's just put away some of these bows and stuff. Stuff that's not able to be stacked, because we don't want to be walking around with that. Did enough fishing for now. We got up to level 30 like we wanted to. Let's close our door. Now we can finally enchant our axe before we move on with the next phase of the episode. We got silk touch and efficiency anyway. That's pretty good. That's the axe we was looking for. Now all we need really is mending. So you know what? Let's spin a few of these books since we don't need 30 levels at the moment. Let's spin a few of these books. Luck of the Sea 2, Efficiency 2, Aqua Affinity. I think we have Aqua Affinity. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we have Aqua Affinity. We definitely need that book. We need this Protection 3 book. We need this Respiration book. Let's take these books out. And this Fortune book can sit up here among the books that we're not going to necessarily use at the moment. And let's get our protection books out for a minute. We want the fire protection. We want this flat protection. We want this flat protection. We'll sort these books out better in a minute, but let's just put all the books we're definitely going to use. We'll put them right here for now. We have a bunch of protection books. We want to put all of that stuff on. We got 4 protection books, just about what we need to put all the right protections on our armor. Let's spin the wheel for a few more books and see what we get. I'll take the Efficiency 2 book. You know what? I'll start stacking Unbreaking. Fire Proc 3. That's the second fire protection we need. So we're going to save that. We're not going to get the levels to with fishing now. We're going to wait till a little bit later to get that Fire Protection 3 book. We don't need it at the very moment. So we'll just start stacking Efficiency and other good enchantments over here. Alright, so let me put some inventory stuff away and then we'll get with the next part of the episode. Alright. We finished with that part of the episode. Now, first of all, let's get rid of this guy. Alright, now that we got rid of that guy, we have all of our tools set up. We have our 3 pickaxes, 3 shovels, and we have 1 axe. We're only going to need 1 axe for now. So let's put some of these away. Efficiency Unbreaking is our work one. Fortune and Silk Touch can go up here. Yeah, now we have most of our tools. We still need mending. We'll get mending eventually, but for now, I think we're going to craft up some diamond armor finally. Let's go get some of our diamonds from up here. I think it's about time we go diamond armor because we be taking a lot of excess damage from fall damage and we constantly keep eating. So let's break down a few diamonds. Have diamonds raining from the ceiling. I think we'll save about 10 and see how many we get from that. We need the Fortune 3 guy. Alright. Let's make it rain diamonds. 19 diamonds. Not enough. We're going to try to get a decent suit, so we're going to need more diamonds. That's good. Let's craft up some armor once and for all. I don't think we're going to do the boots, but we'll start with a helmet for sure. Then we'll go breastplate. We'll go leggings. We're not going to do the boots just yet because we have plans for that. Well, actually, we will do the boots. We will do the boots because we don't have feather falling, so we want to mitigate as much damage as possible. So let's just do the boots and pick up our spare diamonds that we forgot. Let's do the boots as well just to get a full diamond suit finally. Boots. And we can spare the diamonds, so we might as well. Now, the reason why I got a diamond suit opposed to leaving the iron suit on is because the diamond suit is gonna serve as our main work suit. And the way we're gonna make it even more valuable is we're gonna put a little bit of every piece of protection on it. As much of these enchantments as possible we can put on this thing. So first things first, let's take this stuff off. The first enchantment we want to put on this thing is we want to get this helmet enchanted with Respiration 1. Then we want to put Aqua Affinity on it. Now we have Aqua Affinity Respiration Dive Helm. That's pretty good. Now with this, we're going to put Fire Protection on it. I think the leggings should get the Fire Protection actually. Let's put some Fire Protection on the leggings. Now that'll help us out with our next phase. Now let's go with just flat protection on the chest. And we'll put fire. Hold on, can we stack Fire Protection and flat protection? Let's just make sure. No, we can't. Alright, so we'll put flat protection on the chest. Just to add some more protection. Now as for the boots, I could go flat protection on the boots because we don't have feather falling at the moment. I think I will. Just to have a full enchanted suit of armor. Alright, there we go. All of our enchantments are done now. Let's go put away some diamonds and we can talk about the next phase of the episode. Now on this phase of the episode, what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of exploring. So let's put our diamonds away and then we'll talk about the route we're going to take after we put our armor on. Now, I want to get better fishing equipment and I want to try to replace some of the items that we lost, especially some of the more cosmetic type items. We have another protection item too. We could probably throw protection on the helm. If we could, we're going to do it. Let's try. See, look, we only took a little bit of damage there. Way less damage. Let's see if we can put just protection on the helm too. Real quick. That'll give us all the protections we need for this first piece of armor. Yep, for 6. We're doing it. Even though we could have waited to get fire protection on that, but we'll make our first dive helm just full protection suit. All right, we got our full protection suit. Full protection 3 suit. Full enchanted tool set. Now we need to get to the next phase. Now what I want to do, let's go upstairs and sleep first so I can explain better about our route that I want to take with this exploration. We're fully out of levels too. And this will serve to help us heal our Pokemon as well. All right, now on the next phase of the episode, I want to do some exploration. And now if I check out the map real quick, I can show you guys. We have a huge ocean over here that we've yet to explore. We also have a lot of desert around us we're going to get to in a later episode. But for this part of the episode, I just want to try to explore all of this ocean. There's tons of deep ocean over here. And there's some beaches and savannas over here. We're not going to go too far into those. We're going to stick to the ocean. There's a lot of ocean over here I want to explore and see how many boats we can uncover. See if we get some magic cart boats, some wooden boats, all types of good stuff like that. We might even run into a few Pokemon centers out on the ocean. So we're going to do that before we finish off. And yeah, we'll end up with some good loot and then we'll teleport back to the base and we should see what we get. So with that being said, let's head out. We don't have to, we have our PC on us, so we don't have to worry about our teleporter. Everything is good. We could actually put our fishing rod away. We don't need that. Let's just run in the house and get some food real quick. Oh, look, we didn't take hardly any damage. Let's get some food real quick. We actually had some food cooking up a while ago. There we go. All right, now let's jump on our mount. And let's get going. Alright, now this is one of the new type of boats that we haven't found yet. It has a lot of interesting resources on it, and it also has a lot of interesting, loot. So let's get this stuff. Let's get all of it. Alright, we found one of them Pokemon centers at sea. Yeah, some interesting stuff we could scoop up here, but mainly we want to take this. We'll take the trader machine. Take the free PC. We'll leave the healers, and just for demonstration purposes, the healer doesn't drop anything but the aluminum plate. That's it. So there's no taking the healers. But I guess we can take these red seats, and I'll take the flower pot too. Why not? You know what? We want to put this stuff back. Even though it's not going to stack well, we're still going to take it. Alright, that's all we need from here. We'll leave everything else. Wow, I actually want to try to capture a Chansey, so this is actually amazing. Let's try to capture this Chansey. Level 48. We gotta get super lucky here. Alright, we want to try the hard method. This is gonna take forever. Well, we're gonna keep doing charged to get our special defense up, and she shouldn't be able to defeat us too easy. Oh no, soft boiled is terrible. We're only doing about 10% per. Yeesh. Let's try a heavy ball, cause she's gonna keep healing. Let's see something. Alright, now we'll go with. We do not have anybody good for capping on our team right now. But Dreadnought can deal some damage with Rock Tomb, I guess. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, that was amazing. I'm gonna chuck a Ultra Ball. Oh, I threw the wrong Pokeball out. gonna try to hit him again. Just one more time. Hope he don't do a soft boil. Good. Ultra ball, let's go. We're gonna keep. Let's try heavy ball. Broke feet. I don't think heavy balls are good. I don't think heavy balls are good. Let's just try ultra balls. Chansey's one of the Pokemon we want to catch for sure. Let's try to weaken him some more. Paralyzed, cannot move. Well, we almost did a lot of damage there. Since he uses takedown, we're not going to weaken him anymore. Yeah, he's going to make this tough. It's almost instantly breaking free of the heavy ball. I'm scared of let's bite. Bite shouldn't take bite. Oh man, if I would have actually used rock to him, I probably would have killed him. Now we should be able to get him with an ultra ball. Come on, we got him 12% paralyzed. This is the best we're gonna do without our paras. With being able to put him to sleep and stuff like that. This is the best we're gonna be able to do without an actual capture mon. And he's so high level. Breaking free instantly now. You can't really take no attacks from this guy from my other mons. Dreadnought is like our tank right now. We can't really do this with everybody else. Oh, we captured it. Yes. Yes. Oh, we're definitely going with this. Ah, man. I don't really want to drop headbutt, but we'll get it back. Headbutt can be useful for capturing mons later on, but for now, we're good. Now, let's continue exploring a bit. Let's finish exploring this ocean. Alright, alright, alright. I think that's enough exploring for now. If you check out the map, we covered a lot of ground. We uncovered this entire ocean. So I think our inventories are full, including our ender chest. So let's port back home. And we're definitely gonna port. So let's pull out the ender chest and make that happen. We got a bunch of PCs. Alright, Abra. Take us home. All right, home sweet home. Now that was a successful trip to say the least. Let's check it out. We got a bunch of stuff, tons and tons and tons of supplies, and actually what we went out there for was to get a super rod. We ended up with 3 super rods, which is amazing. We ended up with a bunch of medical supplies, which we found at the last minute at that Pokemon Center on ground. We ended up with a bunch of equipable items, more healing items. We ended up with a bunch of water gems like we expected, tons of furniture, 50 orange chairs, 29 flower pots. We're going to need every single one of those. We got 4 trees, just a bunch of loot from these boats. Tons of loot. Workplaces, we got street lights. We can put this stuff up around our property. We got tons of fans, just tons of stuff. That's why I love making those loot runs inside those boats, because look at all the stuff you get. We can even open up our ender chest and see. Yeah, we ended up with at least a bunch of floats, a few beds, a bunch of machinery, a lot of good stuff. So yeah, we came away basically with more than we bargained for. So I guess I'm gonna do some inventory sorting, and yeah, in between episodes I'll take care of this inventory, and then that'll be that. But yeah, we did a lot this episode. We did a bunch of fishing. We ended up enchanting all of our gear. We finally got full diamond armor and a full multiple diamond tools. Full diamond tool set. We finally got the last piece of equipment that I think we're going to need, and that was a super rod. So now we have all the fishing rods in the game, every single one. We just have to work on a few more enchantments like feather falling, which is very important. That's why I'm not too much in a rush to get a flyer, because falling off those birds is almost instant death. So I'm going to stay away from that from now. We'll stick with our water mount. And as far as the ocean, if we just run upstairs real quick, let's just check on this ocean real quick. We uncovered tons of ocean, and there's still tons more ocean to explore, so I'm excited about that. We're going to get back out there in a future episode and do some more ocean exploration. But as you can see, we uncovered this entire ocean. There was tons of boats out here. We uncovered 2 ocean temples, which is going to come in handy for later on. We got a few Pokemon centers on the water. We found one on shore. I think this is a large landmass. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a large landmass. There might be something interesting there, like a few towns or something. Because it does. No, this is all savannah. This is all land. All right, we just going to explore the ocean some more. There's a bunch more ocean over here, which is deep ocean. We might get some temples and things like that. So we'll do another ocean exploration episode in the future. But we did find those temples. We're going to raid those temples completely and get all the sponges and all the blocks out of it. It's going to make it look weird, but we're still going to do it. But with that being said, I think that's more than enough time for this episode. Again, another long, extended episode. I know we've been hyper grinding. We're going to get all the things we need and all the necessary components to move on to the next phase of building Pallet Town. Well, we got a lot of supplies this episode. We got all of our equipment, so I think it's time we start working on that from now on. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for all the support you've been giving me on the channel. I want to thank everybody for tuning into this episode and all the other episodes. I want to remind everybody to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Discord. All the information should be down in the description below. And without further ado, it's your boy DB4, and I'm out.